पहले आई एम स्टार्टिंग विद सम बेसिक्स, ठीक है, कुछ मैं बेसिक्स से आई विल स्टार्ट टुडे एंड देन विल बिगिन. So guys, the first thing is what is a computer program? Okay, एक कंप्यूटर प्रोग्राम होता क्या है? So basically, a computer program is something which basically you use to communicate with the computer. कंप्यूटर से बात करनी है ना, मशीन से बात करनी है, कैसे बात करोगे? Basically, if I want to communicate with you, then I need to use the same language. Okay, if I start speaking in suppose in French, even I don't know it, but suppose if I start using those words, then you won't be able to understand anything. Okay, that means we need someone who can basically I need someone like known as translator. What he will do, that person should know both of the language, like English and French also, and that person will help me in communicating with you. So similarly, a computer program is a way through which I am like instructing the computer to do some task or to do something, like it is a way of doing the conversation. So that is the main thing of computer program. So you need to understand one thing, like कि if we both need to communicate, अगर हम दोनों को बात करनी है, so in that case हमारा language ground should be similar. So the example, you can see that like these two people are talking, okay, and even you know that, like suppose if I don't know, like if I'm you can say that कि अगर आप बोल नहीं सकते हो, then in that case I need to use the sign language. Okay, because sign language is common to us, and so that is the main part. So basically the next thing is programs. The program is something like through which we used to communicate with the computer. Now you can see that like there are different language frameworks are available outside. Now if I give you an example what machine actually understand, so now let's go to bulb. ठीक है, आप बल्ब से बात करना चाहते हो, if you need to talk to bulb, then what you will do, bulb like just turn on, bulb just turn off. It's okay if you have Alexa, that is a different kind of thing, but if I'm saying that a simple bulb if you have, then how will you talk to bulb? So you are actually talking to bulb through switch. If your switch is on, your talking to bulb is just like bulb on, and when you are pressing off, so bulb is getting off. So it means that the bulb is understanding the language of turning on and off. That means 0 and 1. So 0 we can call it as off, on we can call it as 1. So bulb is. Now if I talk about a fan, okay, now you know that fan is not understanding the language of 0 1. There might be multiple. Why? Because you know that in the fan there is something known as regulator, and in the regulator you can change the speed 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, that means we need some more thing, but in that case how the fan is actually understanding the language? Because here यहाँ पे दो बटन से काम नहीं होगा on and off. यहाँ पे there are a lot of things, because at every regulator computer the fan is understanding, okay, I need to run in that speed. Okay, that's fine, I'll do it. Now, similarly, which language our computer understand? Our computer also understand binary language. Binary language means combination of 0 and 1s. 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 every. So only these things used to understand. But why binary language? Computer को zero binary language में ऐसा क्या है which it understand? You need to understand one thing. Your computer is actually made of circuits, and there are small transistors which are present in your computer. Now, if suppose there are 10 transistors or 10 circuits, now if if suppose all the circuits are at off position, सारे circuits अगर जीरो पे हैं, इसका मतलब मैं उससे कुछ बोलना चाह रहा हूँ. जब मैं 0 0 0 0 0 1 होता है तो मैं उसको बोलना चाहता हूँ हाई. इट्स समथिंग लाइक आई एम डिनोटिंग दोज लैंग्वेज. जैसे कोई मिल गया मूवी थी ना, लाइक इट्स समथिंग लाइक द वे टू कॉल जादू. It's something like the kind of a circuit which he was using, the kind of circuit which Ritik Roshan was using, which is made up by his dad. So kind of a signal language, no? So basically that language is something like another universe can understand. So similarly, there is a binary patterns, different binary patterns, and how the binary pattern is getting created. It's something जैसे दिवालियों में घरों के बाहर लाइट लगती है ना, so in different pattern they used to get lit up. Similarly, you need to understand one thing. So if there is a circuitry, so at some point some values will be zero, some values will be one. So these are making some combinations, or un combination se we are actually talking to the system. So now you can see that like there is a circuit 1 0 1 0 1. So we are talking to the system through this. So now here you can see that if you want to say zero to the system, so this is the ASCII code for it. This is a binary code for it. Two, like these are like all the codes for it. Okay, so now that is the main thing. Here I'm talking about characters. Like if you are talking about character, here I'm saying one as a character, two as a character, R as a character, S as a character. You want to talk to the system. Now you can see that like if you want to say hello, H is denoted as this, E is denoted at this, L is denoted. Then if you are writing all this thing in like in एक ही बारी में, then in that case what is happening? You are saying hello to the system. Then under the system will understand, okay, you are saying hello to me, that's fine. Now if you directly say hello, so in that case computer is responding, the robot is responding the same way. Okay, you might not understand. Now you can see that like computer is understanding, okay, you're saying hello to me. Now this is like the operating system. Okay, now we'll start with the story of operating system. Now you can see this. Now how you are like, आप कंप्यूटर से कुछ बात करना चाहते हो. Okay, एक टाइम था, like in the past there was a time when there was no language, no C, Java, like nothing was there. And at that point developer, जहाँ पे like हमारे processor build हुए, the point where our processor were created, at that point people need to use the machine language only. They, if they want to speak to computer, they need to write, they need to remember all these numbers, 0 1 0 1 0 0 0. But this is very difficult. And in the beginning you can assume that like these computer were already were only used in military and all these kind of things. It was not for public use at that time. But now what happened later, another language convert generated, that is known as assembly language. Now what assembly language does is, assembly language uses some English words. So you can see that like here we are using some English words. Now it is very easy to remember as compared to binary language. Now there is, they actually created a device, they created actually a translator known as assembler. Now what is the job of assembler? The job of assembler is whatever you are writing in assembly language, it will convert into binary language. वो binary language में convert करके दे देगा. ये assembler उन्होंने scientists ने, you can say the developers have created it. कि ठीक है भाई, हमारा काम आसान हो गया, बाइनरी लैंग्वेज को याद रखने की जरूरत नहीं है. वी डोंट नीड टू रिमेंबर द बाइनरी लैंग्वेज. इट्स ओके, वी कैन रिमेंबर द इंग्लिश काइंड ऑफ लैंग्वेज इजीली. ओके, so now you can see that like if basically if you want to perform an add operation, okay, now assembler is coming. So basically what you are doing now, if you want to tell to system I want to do the add operation, then you don't need to remember all this thing 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 0. इतना याद रखोगे यार, इतना हमें अपने फैमिली मेंबर के नाम याद नहीं रहते. अगर मैं आपको बोलूं आपके ताऊ जी के बेटे के फूफे के लड़के का नाम बोलो, इट्स समथिंग लाइक वी वोंट एबल टू रिमेंबर दैट लॉन्ग चेन. देन हाउ विल वी एबल टू like remember all this thing, like ये like these kind of binary things. So basically now the person directly need to write add with the number which the operation he want to perform, and automatically assembler will explain the computer that do this operation. So you want me to do add. So now you can see that computer is understanding what you want me to do. Okay, so this is something like this was very easy later. Now you can see that like there were different language has come. Previously it was assembler, then C came, then Fortran, then C++, then Java. Like all these language actually came with time. But later what happened now, assembly language is also one of the toughest language. I know that it is easier than binary. ये binary से आसान थी, but अब हमें ऐसा चाहिए था यार, like it is also becoming very complicated. Let's work more on it. So what happened now later, our high level programming language generated. Whatever high level programming is C, C++, Java, all these language. Because here when you are writing code, it is much easier than writing in assembly language. यहाँ पे भी English language use हो रही है, but यहाँ पे it's something like something human friendly. Okay, and that's why now you can see that in our system, in our computer, there are three level things is happening. Whatever code you are writing, that get converted into the assembly language, that done by compiler, and then assembler convert the assembly into binary. So this is the whole story. Now you can see that if you are writing in C++, I want to do addition of A plus B. So display the sum of A, B and C, A plus. That will first convert into assembly, then it will convert into machine. Getting it?
Yes.
So that is the main story. So this is how these are the levels: your processor, your CPU, then machine code, your assembly, and then high level language. Now you can see that like this is the main architecture: your hardware, then your machine language, then your assembly language, then high level language. High level language, maybe you can see that you can describe in different level: Fortran, C, Pascal. Like here you can use मतलब much easier language. मतलब आप English को use करोगे, but now it is easy to understand. इसी पे तो हमारा program चल रहा है, like Java. Now you know that like we are teaching Java to you. Now we know that ना it is easier. But अगर suppose if we were teaching you assembly language, तो 2 दिन में ही आप भाग जाते. So that is the main point. And now you can see that how this thing is happening. Like here, this is something like about Java only. Okay, but don't worry. Later I'll explain in terms of like Java. Okay, so this is something like a parser who is actually convert to machine code, then our code runs. So guys, this is all about, like I was explaining ki how things are actually working internally and how it is actually getting converted. So now that is a main story. अब basically at that point ना, at that point what happened कि हमारे पास ना कोई ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम नहीं होता था. ओके, तो ड्यूरिंग दैट टाइम वी डोंट हैव एनी काइंड ऑफ ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम, नाइदर मैक और नाइदर iOS और नाइदर विंडोज. So at that point we were having something known as DOS. Okay, so in DOS, what we used to do is we need to write the complete commands. Like if you want to copy some file, you need to write the command copy. If you want to list the name of file, then you need to dir. It's something not like a very visual thing. You know that like right now you will directly go to my computer, then you can see all your hard disk. Now it's a very visual thing is happening. So at that point, communicating with the computer is like little bit tough. So later, what happened when operating system built like Linux, Windows, Mac, sorry, iOS. So at that point, what happened? It makes actually very easy to communicate with the computer, because what happened now when you are double clicking on the my computer, what happened? They actually created an interface layer with you for you. Now, whenever you are making a double click on any program, automatically एक पीछे एक script चल रही है, पीछे एक interface है, like which is executing some program for you. Now you don't need to write all this thing, like all these commands. And if you want to copy something, you just need to right click and copy it. And if you want to paste it somewhere, you just need to write it paste. So when you're clicking paste, that means some code is actually running in the background. So OS, the main job of OS is to make your life more easy. That's why it now you can see that operating systems are becoming more friendly and friendly. Okay, and they are actually improving the field. Now this is how things actually work. So user talk to application talk to operating system, and then operating system talk to hardware. What it means is आपके पास अगर VLC प्लेयर है, आप गाना चलाना चाहते हो, गाना किस पे चलेगा? हार्डवेयर पे चलेगा, हार्डवेयर स्पीकर गाना बजाएगा. बट द पॉइंट हियर इज व्हेन यू हैव VLC प्लेयर, देन VLC प्लेयर किससे बात करेगा? VLC player cannot directly talk to hardware. Cannot directly talk to hardware ki okay, just play the song. VLC player talk to operating system, because operating system has the full control of over like on all the hardware. Okay, and when VLC player asks the operating system ki okay, I want to play this song, so operating system will say this, okay, I need to see ki hamare pe jo hardware hai is समय whether we have a speaker or not. So operating system will check that yes we have the speaker, then on that through device driver, तो इसलिए हम device driver install करते हैं. तो through device driver it will give the control to VLC player, and then VLC player play the song. So it's something like operating system मालिक है आपके कंप्यूटर का, and इसलिए you know that आप भी मालिक नहीं हो कंप्यूटर के. Okay, don't think you are also the main owner of your computer, because you know that if you go to your C directory, आप वहाँ पे सारी system file delete नहीं कर सकते. Operating system will like stop you for that you cannot delete those files. Those are very like those are important files. So that means you also don't have that much level of control. क्योंकि अगर आपको कंट्रोल दिया ना, तो आपका आपका क्या भरोसा, आपको कल गुस्सा आ जाए, आप कुछ उल्टी सी चीजें डिलीट कर दो, मतलब मेन ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम की. So it is very important that this control should be on operating system. So whenever like you are running a program, suppose you know that like in your computer already 4 or 5 programs are running. You have opened VLC player, you have opened Microsoft Excel, you have opened like a different application, Adobe Photoshop. Now when you're opening fourth application, then operating system checking that कि whether your RAM is available or not. तो based on your RAM availability वो क्या करता है, आपको जगह देता है एप्लीकेशन चलाने का. एंड वो उसका उसकी सबसे बड़ी अच्छी बात क्या है ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम की, उसका दिल इतना बड़ा है दैट इट विल नेवर से नो. व्हाट इट विल डू इज व्हेनेवर यू वांट टू रन एन एप्लीकेशन, भले ही सिस्टम आपका स्लो हो जाएगा बिकॉज योर रैम इज ऑलरेडी गॉट फिल, बट इट व्हाट इट विल डू इज इट विल टेल टू अदर. ये ये एक ऐसा मकान मालिक है, ओके ये एक ऐसा मकान, जस्ट 1 सेकेंड, ये एक ऐसा मकान मालिक है जो कभी ना नहीं बोलता अपने घर में रहने के लिए. अगर कोई सपोज कोई फकीर टाइप बाहर से आया एंड वेदर इफ दैट पर्सन इज एक्चुअली आस्किंग फॉर सम स्टे, then in that case what operating system will do, operating system will go into the like will what it will do is जो भी पहले से रह रहे हैं उनको the operating system will instruct कि okay we need to do some kind of adjustment, and operating system will create the space for that new application and will give the RAM to it. Even the processing in that building will go slow. क्यों? क्योंकि अभी यार काम स्लो हो जाएंगे ना, खाना स्लो बनेगा, ठीक है. इवन इफ सपोज देयर आर ओनली 1 वॉशरूम और 2 वॉशरूम, देन क्यू लग जाएगी, लाइक ये सारी चीजें होंगी. दैट्स व्हाई यू एबल टू सी दैट इन योर सिस्टम हाउ थिंग्स बिकम वेरी स्लो एंड लेटर इट विल reach to that stage of hang, like it used to get hanged. Okay, so this is something like operating system, how it's managing. So that is the main part which I was discussing to you all. So now 1 minute, I'm just again coming back to Java. Wait 1 minute. Okay, so now the next thing which I'll be going to cover is like variables. Okay, so 1 second. Guys, today I'll be using my notepad because there is some problem with my like writing pad. तो इसलिए 1 second, I'm just sharing this. So basically, here I'll be talking about first about variables. ठीक है, variables क्या होते हैं? What are actually variables? So variables are something which we use to hold things. मतलब अगर हमें कोई चीज स्टोर करनी है, तो basically for that we'll use variables. And variables का point क्या होता है? जैसे I'll give you an example for that. तो द फर्स्ट टॉपिक इज वेरिएबल्स. ठीक है, तो व्हाट इज एक्चुअली वेरिएबल्स? तो सपोज इफ आई स्टार्ट विद एन एनालॉजी, इफ आई स्टार्ट विद एन स्टोरी. Okay, now what happened, like suppose after school, now there is a point come when you need to when you will be going like for a college. Okay, and the college is actually present in a different city. Now what you need to do is you need to pack all your belongings. Now what you are doing, you're leaving your home. Now you know that what you will do is you have a, you can say that आप पे बहुत सारा सामान है, and now you have lot of boxes. Now at each box what you will do is you will pack things. So this is you can consider as a variable. Now in that variable what you can do is you can put your photos. Okay, now the another thing is what you can do is like you are giving that variable, you can giving that box some name, that is pictures. Ki in this box I have something like my pictures are actually stored. So what are variables? Variables are storage location with assigned names. So it is something like a storage location where you can store something and you are also giving some name to that variable. Now the second thing is, and the main thing is, the main thing about the variable, the main thing about that box is you can also keep like put out that thing which is already present in that box and put another thing. तो आप उसमें से जो पुरानी चीज है वो निकाल के नई चीज रख सकते हो. That is another thing. So here you can see that pictures. Now similarly you have packed a lot of boxes. So we have different kind of variables. One of the variable you can, one of the box is actually storing games. One of the variable is actually storing dishes, books, toys, bodies. You can see the pillows and all. So this is something like, but when we talk about in programming language, we used to call it as a, these box, these names, we can say that like these are our data types. Data types basically means what kind of data you can store. अब देखो अगर programming language की बात कर रहे हो, then what are the things which you will store? Values, numbers, strings, these are the things. So it did in Java it actually provides us lot of data types. If you want to store integer value matlab 2 3 4 5 6, so then it is providing integer data type. When you want to store long values like 2 3 matlab 2 lakh 32,000 dot, then it is also containing decimal, so you will use double. Short is for small values, boolean is for only true and false, float is for decimal values, character is for a b c d, long is for like if the value is very long, byte that we can discuss later. Okay, so basically when we talk about data type actually defines the type of data that variable can hold. तो data type का मतलब क्या होता है कि whatever the box and what kind of value you are inserting it, so that is known as data type. So this is something like you can create. So first what you need to do is whenever you want a variable, whenever you want a box, तो आपको पहले वो box बनाना होगा. You need to declare that variable. And this is how we used to declare the variable. We need to give the data type name, then we need to give variable name, then we can assign some value to it. Okay, so variable is something which actually hold the data, and you can also replace, you can remove the previous data and then you can put new data also. So you can do this thing with basically with variable. Now guys, this is very important. Now here I'm saying you can remove and add data, but which data I'm talking about? तो जैसे एक चैटबॉट्स होते हैं. ओके, तो whenever you are talking to the chatbots, so basically chatbot will say that suppose you enter into the system. Now chatbot will say that suppose hi Vishnu. Okay, and suppose chatbot will say that hi Anurag. Okay, in that way, like hi Diksha, like in that manner, what, how the chatbot actually knows your name, because you have already logged into the system. So basically what chatbot is doing, hi, and then it is actually using the second one as a variable name. कि okay, उसमें तो कुछ भी आएगा जाएगा. It will act like something like this. So this is something like you can see that. Hi, how can you help you today? I want to open a new account, and you can see that like it is start like in talking on this. part. So this is something like eva. So when I'm talking about variable, so variable name is used to store the, you can also use variable name to store names. One variable is storing Aman, the second one is storing Carlson, third one is storing is Maya. Okay, now this is something like not in Java, but how we used to store. So basically, whenever you open any website, and when the website is asking you what's your name, and when you are typing your name in that, so basically what it is doing in the backend, it is storing your name in some variable. ओके, अदरवाइज अगर आपसे नाम पूछा और आगे बढ़ गया तो फायदा क्या है जब आपका नाम ही उस वेबसाइट को आपका याद नहीं रहा. Like why website is asking your name? Because website want to remember you ना. And अगर आपसे नाम पूछा और फिर फॉर्मेलिटी के लिए आगे बढ़ गए, but the website doesn't remember your name. So a website need to store your name somewhere at that point. So this is something like basically about variables. So we'll see in detail like what are the things, and that we'll discuss here. So guys, अभी हमने क्या देखा?
Variables, data type.
Yeah, variables and data types. So now let's go in a little bit of detail in it. So जैसे अभी आई वॉज टॉकिंग अबाउट वेरिएबल्स, ठीक है, तो मैंने वेरिएबल्स के बारे में बोला, डेटा टाइप्स के बारे में बात किया, लाइक इन दैट मैनर. नाउ अब द सेकंड थिंग इज, पहले हम एक बार वेरिएबल्स को फिर से देख लेते हैं इन पॉइंटर्स कि व्हेन आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट वेरिएबल्स, तो वेरिएबल्स इज समथिंग लाइक कंटेनर फॉर स्टोरिंग डेटा, कंटेनर फॉर स्टोरिंग डेटा. Okay, the second thing is you need to label it. Okay, label it with some name. Now suppose for example, if I want a data type something like int, so I will write int a equals to, and I will give some name 42. Okay, now what I'm doing here is, here this is the data type name, this is the variable name, and this is the value which you are giving. And you can see that when I mentioned here int, तो int मतलब integer value ही डाल सकता हूँ. ऐसा नहीं कि आपने यहाँ के अंदर कुछ hello डालना शुरू कर दिया. You cannot put hello inside it. You can only put integer value because you are mentioning भाई मुझे integer का data type चाहिए. So that is the main thing. Now the second thing which I want to show you is, like if you want to print something, अगर आपको कुछ print करना है, like whatever you are declaring, so basically for you use ln. So that is okay. Here what I'm doing, here I'm printing this thing, system.out.println. So what will happen? This will get printed. Okay, this will get printed, this value will get printed. अब the point here is कि अब हम इसको थोड़ा सा एक्शन में देखते हैं, ठीक है, कि how this thing actually works. So now for that I'll go to Replit. अभी ध्यान से समझना Replit को, those who are having like confusion कि how to execute program in it, so like that way. So basically here I have just created, clicked on this link, create REPL, and now here I will write Java. And now here I'm just mentioning the name, like day 1, day 2, Java variables. This is the topic for today's session. Variables, mathematical and comparison operator. And comparison operator, something like this. So basically what I'll do, I'll create this REPL. So what will happen? It is actually creating a complete environment for me. Okay. Now the thing is कि अभी आपको ना इसमें बहुत सारी चीजें ध्यान देने की जरूरत नहीं है. अभी मैं इन सब कोड को, जो ये कोड है, इसको हटा देता हूं. अभी I'll just focus on this part. अभी I'll just focus on this part. ठीक है. The other thing I have removed it. Now guys, what happened is, now you can see that here there are some folders, dot setting, dot class path, dot project, main dot class. All this thing अभी आपको इसको सोचने की जरूरत नहीं है ये क्या है. It's something like why it actually provided all this thing. Suppose when you are working on some Java project, ठीक है, वहां पे बेसिकली ये सारे जो पैरामीटर्स होते हैं ना, ये छोटे छोटे जो फोल्डर्स बने हुए हैं ऑलरेडी विच यू आर गेटिंग, इन दैट केस यू विल बी नीडिंग इट. ओके, मेन डॉट क्लास I'll explain you that part. I'll explain you that part, basically what it is. अभी यहाँ पे बेसिकली इसको और इसको और सॉरी इसको और इसको आप इग्नोर कर सकते हो. Okay, will won't be requiring that part. You just focus on this one, main.java. Getting it? You just need to focus on this main.java. अब इस main.java के अंदर क्या है, एक बात आप कुछ पॉइंटर्स यू नीड टू रिमेंबर, कुछ नीड आपको बात बिल्कुल कान बांध के रखनी है कि whatever is the file name, जो भी फाइल का नाम होगा, the file name is main.java. You need every time whenever you are creating a file, you need to give the name, whatever name you can give in the beginning, but .java should be there. Suppose ramlal.java. ठीक है, स्टार्टिंग नेम कुछ भी हो सकता है, बाद में .java लगाना जरूरी है, बिकॉज दैट इज मेंशनिंग लाइक शोइंग दैट दिस इज एक्चुअली अ जावा फाइल. Now here you can see that if I go to main.java, now remember one thing. So this is something known as class. This is something known as class and this is something known as main function. तो इसको हम class कहते हैं, इसको हम कहते हैं अपना main function. Class and the function topic will come later in the session. मतलब वो आगे आएगा 2 वीक के बाद. There we will go in detail like what is class, what is all this. But abhi ke liye you need to remember one thing, ki first thing is whenever you are writing a Java program, so at that point you will always find that there is something known as class. Okay, and the class name should be same as the name of your file. File ka naam kya hai? Main. So the same name you will find here. Getting it? Now, the second part which comes is inside it, you will always find this code, this one thing there. Okay, and this is something known as kind of a function. This is known as main function. इसका नाम आप ये देख रहे हो main, इसको कहा जाता है main function. ठीक है, main function हमारी सारी प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेजेस में होता है. हमारी every programming language you take, Python, C, C++, every programming language contain a main function. Why? मेन फंक्शन इज द स्टार्टिंग फंक्शन. जब आपकी एप्लीकेशन भी रन होती है ना, तो वो मेन से शुरू होती है. मेन से शुरू होती है कहने का मतलब, जब आपसे मैं सवाल पूछे दुनिया कब शुरू हुई, व्हाट इज द स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट, यू वोंट बी एबल टू, like anyone won't be able to give that correct answer for that. Okay, similarly, if for any question, anything, if I ask what is the starting point for that part, but if I talk about programming language, कि जब हम प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज शुरू करते हैं, रन करते हैं, तो फ्रॉम वेयर द प्रोग्राम एक्चुअली स्टार्ट एग्जीक्यूटिंग द कोड, प्रोग्राम हमेशा मेन को ढूंढता है कि मेन कहाँ है, और मेन से बेसिकली उसके बाद सारा प्रोग्राम रन करता है. उसके बाद वो उसके अंदर जाता है, उसके बाद एक एक लाइन को एग्जीक्यूट करता है. अभी राइट नाउ यू ओनली नीड टू रिमेंबर दैट पार्ट. ठीक है, सो दिस इज नोन एज अवर मेन फंक्शन. नाउ यू कैन आस्क मी लाइक व्हाट इज दिस एंड व्हाट इज दिस. ओके, अभी मैं बोलूंगा भूल जाओ. ठीक है, अभी भरोसा करके बस आगे चलते रहो. इसको यू डोंट नीड टू रिमेंबर लाइक व्हाट इट इज. अभी आपको बस ये ध्यान रखना है कि वट एवर कोड यू विल बी राइटिंग, इट विल बी इनसाइड इन दिस. ओके, इनसाइड दिस, लाइक इनसाइड दिस ब्रैकेट. ये जो ब्रैकेट है ना, ये इसके अंदर जो भी आप कोड लिखोगे, लाइक इट विल एग्जीक्यूट. बिकॉज वेन एवर यू आर रनिंग योर कोड, what it will do is it will directly go inside the main function and it will execute those things. Getting it, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes,
now
sir.
the next thing is, now
sir.
next
सर
thing
एक
is,
बार फिर से रिपीट कीजिए प्लीज.
अच्छा क्या समझ में नहीं आया, आप बताइए.
सर कोड जहाँ पे लिखना है मेन फंक्शन के बाद आप जब बता रहे थे.
हाँ देखिए, आप, मैं इसको उड़ा दूं. ठीक है, अभी दिख रहा है मेन, क्लास मेन, लाइक दिख रहा है क्या?
Yes, sir.
यस सर.
yes.
ओके, सो क्लास मेन फ्रॉम वेयर इट इज स्टार्टिंग, वेयर इट इज एंडिंग, हमेशा ब्रैकेट्स को देखो. दिस इज द स्टार्टिंग ब्रैकेट एंड दिस इज द एंडिंग ब्रैकेट. वो ये बोल रहा है भाई मेरा एरिया है. जैसे डॉग्स का एरिया होता है ना, कि भाई इस एरिया के अंदर घुस गए तुम काट खाएंगे. तो दैट इज द सेम थिंग इज एक्चुअली हैपनिंग विद द क्लास मेन. क्लास मेन इज सेइंग ये मेरा एरिया है. ठीक है, बिकॉज यहां से ब्रैकेट स्टार्टिंग, यहां से इट इज एंडिंग. नाउ इनसाइड दिस, इन दिस एरिया सिर्फ मेरा परिवार रहेगा. तो मेरा परिवार क्या है? ये. एंड दिस फंक्शन का जो एरिया है, इस फंक्शन का एरिया क्या है? दिस फंक्शन एरिया इज स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम दिस वन टू दिस वन. सो नाउ whenever you are writing this code, you can only write in this area code, यहाँ पे इस एरिया के अंदर, इसके अंदर, यहां से शुरू, इसके अंदर जो भी लिखना है इसके अंदर लिखो. गेटिंग इट?
यस सर.
यस. यस संटी.
Yes, sir.
Sir, actually, sir, what happened when I go to, sir, take any file that will be ramlal.java. It not execute, sir. मतलब कोई भी
कोई
फाइल
बात
ले
नहीं,
रहा हूँ,
रुको,
मतलब
आप थोड़ा धैर्य रखो, वहां तक हम पहुंचेंगे, वो भी
सर
एग्जीक्यूट
उसको
होगा.
मैनुअली करना पड़ रहा है सर, मैनुअली
हाँ
सेटिंग में जाके करना पड़ रहा है वो
हाँ,
ठीक है
आई नो, आई अंडरस्टैंड योर प्रॉब्लम, बिकॉज वो मैंने रखा हुआ है इस पे. ओके, सो दैट पार्ट आई विल कवर, डोंट वरी. सो बेसिकली वट एवर यू आर राइटिंग, यू नीड टू राइट इनसाइड दिस. अब देखो, what will happen is I'll just write in this fashion. Now here inside this I need to write my code. ठीक है? So basically what I'll do is I will write int. Suppose this is my one of the data type which I've discussed with you. Okay, int, and now int, and now you need to give the variable name. Suppose I'm giving the variable name y. Okay, int y. Now here I need to provide some value, so I am providing 7. Getting it? Int y equal to 7. So this is, and remember one thing, whenever you write मतलब whenever you write a statement in Java, हमेशा ended with semicolon. हर जगह नहीं लगता है, वो आपको पता चलेगा जैसे जैसे हम सिंटेक्स पे जाएंगे. Otherwise your program will give an error. When you will run this program na, your program will give the error. So int y equal to 7. Now if I run this code, now how can I run this code? So there are two ways to run this code. दो तरीके हैं कोड को रन करने के. The first way you can see is console. यहां से थोड़ा ध्यान से देखना. There are two ways to run this code: console and shell. Console and shell. ठीक है? Console and shell. So if I go to console में if you just press this run button, okay, now what will happen when you run this code? It is actually showing, abhi it is showing no output. Okay, now you can see that this run button actually again green हो गया, but यहाँ कोई output नहीं आ रहा है. Why? Because you are creating the variable, but you are not saying कि screen में कुछ print करो. You are not printing anything. So if you want to see the outputs, so there is a way how you can, if you want to see something output on the screen, so in that case you need to write system dot out dot println. So this is the way, and inside the brackets you need to write the things whatever. So this is the way. If you want to print something, so आपको इतनी बड़ी कथा लिखनी पड़ेगी, system dot out dot println, where s is capital, and inside the bracket you need to write y. And when you will write y and when you will run it, so basically what will happen, it will actually print the output for you. So you can see that the output is coming 7. Okay, so this is the first way. ये पहला तरीका है आउटपुट, आपका आउटपुट प्रिंट करने का. Now अब remember one thing, if I go to shell, now what is the way if I want to like print it? अगर मुझे प्रिंट करना है तो मैं कैसे प्रिंट करूंगा? सो उसके लिए बेसिकली व्हाट आई विल डू इज यू नीड टू राइट, ये शेल है, ठीक है? तो इमेजिन दिस शेल. व्हेन आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट शेल, शेल इज समथिंग लाइक योर कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट. जो आपका सीएमडी होता है ना, ये वही है. तो इट्स समथिंग लाइक दिस रेपलेट इज प्रोवाइडिंग द सीएमडी टू यू. एंड इफ यू वांट टू रन द प्रोग्राम, अगर आप इस प्रोग्राम को रन करना चाहते हो, यू जस्ट नीड टू टाइप जावा and then you need to provide the name of the file, main.java. ठीक है? तो यहां पे मैं बोलना चाह रहा हूं, हे जावा कंपाइलर, ठीक है, मेरे इस कोड को एग्जीक्यूट कर. तो जैसे आप बोलते हो ना हे भगवान, तो समथिंग लाइक कि ये आपके जावा भगवान है. तो व्हेन यू आर राइटिंग जावा स्पेस, देन यू नीड टू प्रोवाइड द फाइल नेम, एंड इफ यू रन इट, then it is actually giving you the output 7. Getting it? So this is the way how you can print the shell. अब what is the problem with console? ठीक है? अब for example, if I am coming to the Ramlal, अब suppose in Ramlal if I want to do something, तो what I'll do, I'll copy the same code and I'll paste it here also. ठीक है? अब यहाँ पे what I'll do, यहाँ पे इंस्टेड ऑफ 7 आई विल जस्ट मेक इट 10. ओके, नाउ इन दैट केस व्हाट शुड हैपन, इसके केस में क्या होना चाहिए कि अगर मैं इसको रन करूंगा तो आउटपुट शुड इन कंसोल ऑटोमेटिकली विल कम 10. ओके, बट नाउ सपोज इफ आई एम रनिंग इट, now what is happening, let's see what will happen if I run this code. You need to wait because here you can see its stop button is saying, so it is saying that
क्लास नेम मेन.
हाँ, बेसिकली यहाँ पे द एरर इज कमिंग. ओके, व्हाई द एरर इज कमिंग, बिकॉज यहाँ पे रामलाल के नाम से ही बेसिकली ये चीज होनी चाहिए. इट शुड बी विद द सेम नेम, जिस नाम से बेसिकली फाइल का नाम है उसी नाम से बेसिकली आपका रामलाल होना चाहिए. नाउ इफ आई रन इट, लेट्स सी व्हाट विल हैपन. नाउ यू कैन सी दैट द आउटपुट इज कमिंग 7. ओके, बट यहाँ पे व्हाट आई हैव पुट, मैंने यहाँ पे क्या रखा था 10, बट द आउटपुट इज कमिंग 7. देन व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम, द प्रॉब्लम हियर इज कि जो ये रन बटन है ना, ये ग्रीन बटन है. ये ग्रीन बटन ना हमेशा मेन को ही ढूंढता है, मतलब ऐसी एक मेन फाइल को ही ढूंढता है जिसमें मेन डॉट जावा लिखा होगा. तो एवरी टाइम वेन एवर यू आर प्रेसिंग दिस रन बटन, इट विल नॉट एग्जीक्यूट एनी अदर फाइल. इट विल नॉट एग्जीक्यूट एनी अदर फाइल. वो किसी भी फाइल को रन नहीं करेगा, वो मेन पे ही जाएगा. वो बोलेगा मेन को रन करना है तो बोलो, देन आई विल रन इट. So if you want to run the basically this code, then I would recommend that don't run your code on console, go to shell. ठीक है, shell अपना भाई है. तो basically just write java space, कैसे आ रहा है इसमें, 1 second. हाँ, so now if I write java and then space and then name the file ramlal.java. If I run it, let's see what will happen. 10. Getting it? हो गए सारे डाउट्स रिजॉल्व.
Yes, sir.
सो आई वुड रिकमेंड दैट डोंट गो टू कंसोल. कंसोल में तभी रन करो इफ यू वांट टू रन द मेन डॉट जावा. अदरवाइज डोंट गो टू, बेसिकली डोंट रन दैट कोड इन दैट पार्ट. ओके, सेल आपके इसके बगल, कंसोल के बगल में ही है. सो दैट इज द मेन चैलेंज. So that is the main thing. Now this is the main fundamental. Now the second fundamental is, okay, Shivam, any question, any doubt?
Yes, sir. In my case, sir, in Replit, shell is not showing.
यार एक बार फिर से देखो, जावा को सेलेक्ट करो, आना चाहिए. मैं डिफॉल्ट ही है, अपने आप ही आता है.
सर ऐड
no.
करने को है यहाँ पे
Yes,
कंसोल
sir.
के जस्ट बगल में.
हाँ, राइट, ऐड करने को है. यहाँ पे आप
But
shell
there is
add
no.
कर सकते हो.
Oh.
सर
So
न्यू
that-
टाइप करके ऐड करने का है, न्यू टाइप करके.
हाँ, न्यू टैप करके आप शेल डालिए, शेल आ जाएगा.
Okay, sir. One more concern, sir. We can use Replit. On Replit, we changes this main to Ramlal. Then it's also working in console also.
Okay, so basically it's not like you need to change the main file. हर समय ये प्लस बटन दिख रहा है, इस प्लस
Yes,
बटन
sir.
से नया फाइल बनाओ. तो whenever you are running a program, writing a new code, write problem2.java. If you want to write new one, then write problem3.java. तो जो प्रोग्राम आप बनाने हैं वहां पे आप लिखते रहो problem2.java, problem3.java.
Sir,
नहीं
if we want to
नहीं,
run only on console, then what we do? If we run on console only.
then you need to write your code on main, but I would not suggest that कि आप कंसोल में ही बेसिकली वहां से रन करो. Why? यार when you are working, when you are learning Python, तो in that case you want ना कि जितने प्रोग्राम आपने करे हैं वो आपको सारे यही मिल जाए. अब आपने करा और मिठाया, करा और मिठाया, करा और मिठाया, फिर एक दिन पहले का रिवाइज करना है तो क्या रिवाइज करोगे? Getting it? So
Yeah.
that's why I would say that whenever you are writing a new program, just create a new file so that you will be able to revise it also.
But sir, if the code is, if the
Sir,
code is written,
running in shell also, I am getting the answer of first file only.
आप पूरी तरह से लिखिए जावा और फाइल का नाम then डॉट जावा, then you will get the output. और या तो आप उसके आउटपुट में भी चेंज करिए.
Okay.
जस्ट चेंज द आउटपुट ऑल्सो. ठीक है, चलो गाइस, अब नेक्स्ट अब बढ़ते हैं. अब
सर एक
हो
डाउट
गया.
था,
अभी हाँ हाँ बोलिए।
हाँ, तो जो असाइनमेंट था कल का वो किया था, तो मैंने सेम आपने जैसा बोला वैसा ही किया था, बट कंसोल में डुप्लीकेट क्लास दिखा रहा है, तो ये असाइनमेंट कंप्लीट हो गया है या क्या करना होगा?
डुप्लीकेट क्लास मतलब?
हाँ, आपने अभी थोड़ी देर पहले दिखाया था ना कि मेन अगर जैसे कि रामलाल डॉट जावा क्रिएट किया तो फिर उसमें कंसोल में डुप्लीकेट क्लास का जो एरर है वो दिखाता है।
हाँ हाँ।
तो मेरे में भी सेम वही दिखाया। तो ये असाइनमेंट कंप्लीट हो गया या फिर मतलब आपने जैसा बोला शेल में वो ठीक ही दिखाएगा, लेकिन कंसोल में वो सिर्फ एक ही फाइल रन होगा जो मेन
हाँ हाँ
डॉट
हाँ हाँ,
जावा
नहीं
है।
नहीं, तभी तभी सही है। आप हमेशा, आप ऑलवेज व्हेनेवर यू आर राइटिंग प्रोग्राम ऑन रेपलेट ना, तो हमेशा यूज द शेल ओनली, एंड इवन इफ योर प्रोग्राम इज नॉट रनिंग, वी डोंट कंसर्न। हमारे हमें सिर्फ मतलब है कोड सही होना चाहिए, शेल पे रन करना चाहिए।
ओके सर,
ओके, एंड
जो
इफ वी
लास्ट
नीड
में
टू,
जो
एंड
असाइनमेंट
गाइस,
था। हम्म,
रुको 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 रुको, एक पॉइंट। whenever and now if you want to submit your replit link, अगर आपको अपना replit link submit करना है सबमिशन के लिए, तो you don't need to do anything। इसको जाओ, एड्रेस को कॉपी करो, and if you just paste it, so here I'm opening in incognito, so you can see that we will get your submission। हमें सारे प्रॉब्लम के सबमिशन मिल जाएंगे, आप सिर्फ अपने एड्रेस को कॉपी पेस्ट कर दो। just copy paste your address, the above address, and wherever you need to submit in your LMS। ओके, सो दैट इज द मेन पॉइंट। ठीक है गाइस, अभी नेक्स्ट बढ़ते हैं। ठीक है, अभी नहीं तो फिर टाइम लगेगा बहुत ज्यादा। ओके, सो नाउ दैट इज द मेन पार्ट दैट आई वाज शेयरिंग विद ऑल ऑफ यू। नाउ द नेक्स्ट थिंग इज कि इफ यू वांट टू प्रिंट, सो हाउ मेनी डेटा टाइप्स वी हैव। तो अभी मैं डेटा टाइप्स को देख लेते हैं कि हमारे पे डेटा टाइप्स कौन कौन से होते हैं। गाइस आप अपने स्टैंड अप पे पूछना, बिकॉज अभी टाइम का वो है, नहीं तो प्रॉब्लम ये हो जाएगी, we won't be able to cover things। So data types, now in data types we have, like if I talk about data type, how many data type we have? So we have data type something known as integer। Okay, we have floating point number, floating point number, floating, like you can say that floating point number, or you can call it as decimal or something like this। So these are known as decimal number। And third we have characters। Okay, third we have characters। So this is something like we are learning data type। So ये मेरा column हो गया data type, and in this data type we have three things: integer, floating point, decimal, characters, and then we have strings, then we have boolean। Okay, then we have boolean। So now you can see that, like if I'm talking about data type, then what is the keyword? इसके लिए keyword क्या है? Like if I want to use integer, तो आपको लिखना है I, N और T। This is the keyword for it। If you want to mention double, so then you need to write double। Okay, if you need to write character, then you need to write character। If you need to write string, then आपको लिखना पड़ेगा string। Okay, then आपको लिखना पड़ेगा string, तो S capital। And if you need to write boolean, then you need to write boolean। तो इसका हम वैल्यूज देख लेते हैं, इसकी वैल्यूज क्या क्या होंगी, वैल्यूज देख लेते हैं। If you are talking about values, so values will be any value you can write: -21, 0, 5, 314, like any number you can give। Okay, now I'll do one thing: 1.23, this is the decimal value, minus 5,4, 5.4। So these are the basically floating point। Floating point basically means we are giving decimal values। Decimal values integer cannot accept, integer accept नहीं करेगा decimal value। इफ वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट कैरेक्टर, तो कैर के लिए का सिंटेक्स होता है कैर। दिस इज द कीवर्ड। कीवर्ड मतलब व्हेनेवर यू आर डिक्लेयरिंग योर वेरिएबल। तो कैर के लिए बेसिकली व्हाट आर द कैरेक्टर, हमेशा सिंगल कोट्स के अंदर आता है। सो यू कैन सी दैट ए, बी, एक्स, परसेंटेज, स्टार, वन। लाइक वन इज ऑल्सो कैरेक्टर व्हेन यू आर गिविंग इन अ कोट्स। वन भी आपका कैरेक्टर है अगर आप उसको कोट्स के अंदर रख रहे हो। सो दिस इज समथिंग लाइक फॉर कैरेक्टर। Now, if I talk about string, string is for hello world। Okay, now suppose I'm saying Varun, so this is also a string। So you can also give a space and everything, you can also write large sentence। And the last is boolean। Boolean is known as true and false only। True and false, true and false, that is the main thing। So these are your data types, you can see that, like we have different data types। Now let's see in problem 2 हमारा डेटा टाइप कैसे होता है। तो मैं इसको कॉपी कर लेता हूँ बाकी कोड को, और हम सारा चीज देख लेते हैं एक ही बारी में। So basically here you can see that this is my integer variable. Now what I will do, I will write float, ठीक है। अब for example अगर मुझे floating point है डबल वैल्यू चाहिए तो मैं क्या करूंगा, डबल। So you can see this here. Here I have mentioned like if you want floating point or decimal values, double we have. So double if you write, and double में मान लो x में लिखता हूँ, x equal to मान लो 5.27. So this is something like double, and then put a semicolon. Now the third one is character. Character के लिए char. तो I'll just write char. Character का मतलब, तो character में basically I need to give a variable name. So suppose I'm giving a variable name is C. ठीक है, और now you are actually typing this character. So I'm giving character A to it. Now coming to the last one, that is string. String में basically what I'll do, I will write string and then just give a name s equal to hello bhai, and then put a semicolon. Always remember the difference between character and string is it is in single character, it is in double character. It is in single character, ये है double character. Double quotes में, sorry, double quotes, not single quotes, double quotes. So this is the thing. Now let's try to print every value. System dot out dot println. System dot out dot println. तो मैं इसको कॉपी कर लेता हूँ, ठीक है, एंड ये कर लेता हूँ। And now what I need to do, I need to print all the values y x c s, y x c s, ठीक है। Now what I'll do, I'll run it. So you can see this Java, and here I need to change the name of the file also. Main है लिखा हुआ है तो problem2, ठीक है, ये problem2 मैंने लिख दिया, problem2.java. So Java problem2.java. So basically if you just run it, so you can see the first output is 7, second is 5.27, third is A, fourth is hello bhai, everything is coming. तो यहाँ पे मैं ऐसे भी दे सकता हूँ। तो basically this is the way of printing something. This is the way of printing something. Now if I copy this and now I want it to be, मतलब मैं इसको चाहता हूँ थोड़ा सा और इंटरेक्टिव लगे, अच्छा लगे, बढ़िया लगे. Because right now you can see that like only y is showing, x is showing, c is showing, s is showing. Okay, now if I want to say that value of y, so I will write value of y, value of y, ठीक है। So basically when you want to print in this way, I just need to check, एक बार मैं चेक कर लेता हूँ इसको पहले। अच्छा sorry, this is problem 3 actually, this is not problem 2 because here I've opened the problem 3. तो देखो हमें इसको किस तरह से हम कर सकते हैं कि व्हाट इफ राइट प्लस, ठीक है। सो गाइज व्हाट विल हैपन इज, देखो अब अगर मान लो अगर आप चाहते हो, इफ यू वांट दैट वट एवर योर आउटपुट इज कमिंग y x c s, यू वांट समथिंग विद दिस कि लाइक हेयर इट इज जस्ट शोइंग y, बट आई वांट कि यार द y शुड नॉट कम इन दैट, मतलब इसकी तरह ना आए y. I want the long message should come. So like value of y, value of x. Then what you need to do is you need to write in this manner. Put in quote value of y. Okay, and then put in a quotes. So this is the way how you are actually want to print a message. Then put a plus in between. So this plus is not a addition. इसको addition मत समझना, ये addition नहीं है, ये सिर्फ दो चीजों को जोड़ने का काम करता है. Okay, when you want to basically want to show some message on the screen and you also want कि कुछ message भी print हो, तो मैं इसके बाद ये भी print कर देता हूँ colon and space. Now it will look good. So if I problem3.java, now let's see what will happen. So value of y is 7. Similarly मैं यहाँ पे भी लिखता हूँ quotes के अंदर, value of x is this, and then you can put plus. Okay, so if I'll just copy this, copy paste it. यहाँ पे भी मैं कॉपी पेस्ट कर देता हूँ, यहाँ पे भी मैं कॉपी पेस्ट कर देता हूँ। तो वैल्यू ऑफ आई, जो भी लिखना चाहते हो वो इसके अंदर लिखो, ठीक है, वो कोट्स इसके अंदर लिखो और डबल कोट्स के अंदर, and then you need to print the value. So if I run this, so basically what will happen, Java problem3.java, and you can see that the output is coming in this fashion. So your output is coming. यहाँ पे मैं लिखूं बिहार बीमा लाल की वैल्यू, ये भी लिख दोगे तो वो भी प्रिंट हो जाएगा। ओके, बीमा लाल की वैल्यू हेलो भाई। बेसिकली यहाँ पे मैंने कुछ वो नहीं डाला, बट मैं इसको थोड़ा सिर्फ आपको समझाने के लिए मैंने ऐसे किया है। Now what I am doing is I'm copy pasting this, okay, and now I'm giving problem4.java. Now what you need to do is, अब आपको क्या करना है, मैं यहाँ से इसको हटाता हूँ, ठीक है, इसको मैंने रहने दिया, एक वैल्यू मैं रहने दे रहा हूँ। इसके बाद बेसिकली मैं कुछ वैल्यूज आपको दे रहा हूँ, इंट एज, ठीक है, इंट एज। उसके बाद मैंने यहाँ पे दिया इंट एज इक्वल टू, ठीक, या फिर आपको एक काम करना है, बेसिकली आपको यहाँ पे एज, और चलो ये मैं चीज आपको देता हूँ खुद से। तो बेसिकली आई एम प्रोवाइडिंग यू दिस कोड, मैं आपको ये कोड प्रोवाइड कर रहा हूँ, एंड आपको क्या करना है, जल्दी से एक मैं आपको टास्क दे रहा हूँ, एंड इन दिस टास्क यू नीड टू प्रिंट, आपको इस टास्क में 4 चीजें प्रिंट करनी है, नेम, एज और योर एड्रेस। इसमें आपका चैलेंज ये है, यू नीड टू फाइंड आउट, फिगर आउट द डेटा टाइप, एंड प्रिंट ऑल द वैल्यूज। जल्दी से अपना रेपलिट खोलिए, प्रिंट ऑल द वैल्यूज। अभी डाउट का टाइम नहीं है, आपका डाउट इसी से रिजॉल्व हो जाएगा, ठीक है। एंड ऑलवेज रिमेंबर द फाइल नेम आई हैव गिवन टू यू। सो आई एम एक्चुअली गिविंग यू ऑन चैट, आई एम प्रोवाइडिंग यू द कोड, कॉपी करिए यहाँ से, ठीक है, अगर कॉपी नहीं हो रहा तो लिखिए उसको, एंड जल्दी से अपने रेपलिट पे बेसिकली एग्जीक्यूट इट, एंड जस्ट गिव मी, एंड व्हाट आर द चैलेंज आई अगेन राइट, आई प्रोवाइड यू ऑन द चैट। यू नीड टू गिव मी, आपको नेम, एज और एड्रेस प्रिंट करना है, ये नेम, एज, एड्रेस, फिगर आउट द डेटा टाइप एंड प्रिंट ऑल द वैल्यूज। नाउ थिंक हाउ विल यू सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लम, एंड मैं आपको अभी फिर भी अपना स्क्रीन दिखा देता हूँ, जिसमें मैंने इससे पहले वाली चीज लिखी थी। सो दिस विल हेल्प यू। यू हैव 2 मिनट्स, 2 मिनट है आपके पास। नाउ 12:42 तक का आपका टाइम है, जल्दी से सॉल्व करिए। वंस यू डन, तो एक बार आप यहाँ पे मैसेज में पोस्ट करिए लाइक वी हैव डन इट। यू कैन पोस्ट योर सॉल्यूशन ऑल्सो इन द चैट, अपने सॉल्यूशन अपना चैट पे पोस्ट कर दीजिए। Done. Yes, Ritika. Now you can unmute.
Yeah, hi. Yesterday, in the assignment, we got same type of question, but in that, na, it was also asked to show which type of variable is this. Suppose if we have stored a variable name, so we have to also print whether that name is string or it is integer. So how we can do that?
Okay. So basically you're saying type of that
Yeah.
variable.
Yes.
ओके, ठीक है। तो देखो, whenever you got stuck with something ना, अगर आपको कोई चीज नहीं मिले, ठीक है, सो काफी बार क्या होता है, लाइक कि पॉइंट इज कि might be that thing had actually got missed in the class or something. So in that case what you can do is हमें गूगलिंग सीखनी है, ठीक है। हाउ टू फाइंड द डेटा type of a variable in Java.
I read that from Geeks for Geeks, but it
Okay.
was showing it is a string. It is means it was showing, but before that it was also showing java.lang string. So why that java.lang was coming, I could not understand that.
Okay, got it. So basically what happened ना, java.lang is the library. तो
Okay.
होता क्या है कि देखो, जैसे this is the code, ठीक है।
Yes.
So this code is actually created by you. You wrote the code of this.
Yeah.
आपने कोड लिखा। तो दिस इज एक्चुअली इन सम लाइब्रेरी। लाइब्रेरी बेसिकली मींस कि होता है ना कि जैसे हम एक्चुअल लाइब्रेरीज में जाते हैं तो बेसिकली वी यूज टू पुट अवर बुक इन पर्टिकुलर शेल्फ। लाइक सपोज फिक्शन है, फिजिक्स की बुक है, केमिस्ट्री की बुक है। नाउ इन दैट केस व्हेन द जावा इज एक्चुअली गिविंग यू द आंसर कि स्ट्रिंग है, तो जावा इज ऑल्सो टेलिंग दैट कि ये हमारी किस लाइब्रेरी में आता है। तो जावा डॉट लैंग एक लाइब्रेरी है, उसके अंदर बेसिकली स्ट्रिंग्स है। व्हेन वी विल मूव फॉरवर्ड ना, देन यू विल आल्सो लर्न डिफरेंट लाइब्रेरीज। वन ऑफ द लाइब्रेरी इज जावा डॉट मैथ। वो मैथ लाइब्रेरी है। मैथ लाइब्रेरी में आपको काफी सारे फंक्शंस मिलते हैं, जैसे साइन निकालना, कॉस थीटा, और सपोज यू वांट टू फाइंड पावर, स्क्वायर रूट। गेटिंग इट?
Yeah. Okay.
तो वैसे ही जावा डॉट लैंग जो लाइब्रेरी है उसने हमारे डेटा टाइप्स बनाए हैं, मतलब डिफाइंड डेटा टाइप्स। सो दैट्स वाई वो डेटा टाइप उसने वहां बना रखे हैं, इसलिए मैं जब यहाँ पे ये यूज करता हूँ तो ऑटोमेटिकली आ जाता है।
Okay.
So that's why it is giving the complete name java.lang.string.
Okay. So how we will remove that if I only want to print only like string? So how
ये ठीक
to
है ना,
remove
मतलब
that?
हमें तो बस ये जानना था ना कि डेटा टाइप क्या है, तो इट्स फाइन ना व्हेन द लाइब्रेरी नेम इज आल्सो कमिंग।
Okay. Okay. Okay.
ओके,
Thank you.
मतलब वो हम कोई कैलकुलेशन में तो यूज नहीं कर रहे हैं कि उसको हमें कैलकुलेशन के लिए यूज करना है।
Yeah.
सो दैट
Okay.
इज
Got it. Yeah. Thank you.
ठीक है। सो रितिका, आपने ऐसा किया होगा ना शायद। वन सेकेंड, जस्ट ट्राई, कैन यू लाइक आर यू एबल टू अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ?
Yeah.
ओके, आपने ऐसा किया होगा ना, जस्ट आई एम टेकिंग अनदर एग्जांपल। आई एम कॉपिंग दिस कोड, आई एम पुटिंग इन प्रॉब्लम 4, ठीक है। मैं प्रॉब्लम 4 पे रखता हूँ। एंड नाउ सपोज आई वांट टू फाइंड द डेटा टाइप ऑफ दिस, ठीक है। तो इन दैट केस व्हाट आई कैन डू इज आई विल राइट द वेरिएबल नेम y, ओके, डॉट गेट क्लास,
Yes.
है ना? So basically what happened here, तो y dot get class. So I think this thing you have done it.
Yeah, I did this.
Okay, now suppose if I run it, now let's see what will happen. Now it is giving me the error basically कि like this get class is not directly accessible. I think a function और लगाना पड़ेगा. तो आपने ऐसे ही प्रिंट किया था?
Yes, first I printed the name, so I did name dot get class dot get simple name and then braces close.
Okay.
Name wala thing I was able to execute, I mean reading to the Google, but when it came to the age na, so I was doing the same thing, so it was showing error that first we have to convert that age integer, we have to store into the value of age. It was showing something like that. I was not able to do that part.
Okay, 1 second. I'm just checking.
You are missing one braces, that's why it's not coming.
ठीक है. एक्चुअली ना बेसिकली क्या होगा, ये अभी हम डायरेक्टली इसको वी कैन नॉट प्रिंट इट. वो देयर इज समथिंग नोन एज रैपर क्लास. जब हम इसको आगे पढ़ेंगे ना, उसके थ्रू वी विल बी एबल टू प्रिंट, बट डायरेक्टली हमें नहीं इसमें पता चलता है. बट ठीक है, ये फंक्शन एक्चुअली उसी का ही है. सो दैट्स व्हाई यू वांट, मतलब दैट्स व्हाई आई वाज अमेज्ड कि मतलब जब आई वाज आस्क्ड ने कि यू सेड कि आपके साथ java.lang was coming, java.lang and string was coming. क्योंकि like when we will learn the concept of objects ना, तो वहां से हमें पता चलेगा कि y के साथ भी मैं किस फंक्शन को कॉल कर सकता हूँ. बट वो अभी बात की बात है, हम फिर बाद में देखेंगे. ठीक है?
Okay. Yeah.
ठीक है. ओके, थैंक यू.
Thank you.
ठीक है. So guys, I hope like many of you have actually replied, and yeah, so what I'll do, I'll copy one of the code and let's see, I'll just paste it and see the answer. Suppose problem 4. Okay, so who did it? Vishnu. So problem 4.java. Guys, sometimes you used to take time, so ठीक है, but this is fine, this is good. Okay, many of you have done it right, so that is the main thing. ठीक है. Now I just want to talk about the few things. The second thing is कि like when we are defining a variable, जब हम variables define करते हैं, so there are some rules for defining a variable, rules for naming a variable. The first rule is whenever you are giving a name to your variable, it must start with a letter. ठीक है? Must start with a letter. और लेटर के अगर लेटर भी नहीं है तो ये 2 कैरेक्टर हो सकते हैं. These 2 characters are allowed. What are those 2 characters? So one is underscore, the another is dollar. So you can start your variable name with either underscore or dollar. So that will work. The second thing is बट यू कैन नॉट स्टार्ट विद नंबर्स. ठीक है? आप नंबर से स्टार्ट नहीं कर सकते कि बेसिकली आपका वेरिएबल एक नंबर से शुरू हो रहा है. So the second thing is it will be case sensitive. Case sensitive basically means when you are creating a variable and when you are printing it, then you need to use the same name. ऐसा नहीं कि आपने वहां पे कैपिटल ए लिख दिया और डिक्लेयर करते के टाइम प्रिंट के टाइम स्मॉल ए. So that will not work. Then third thing is can't be a reserved word, can't be a keyword, can't be a keyword. So I'll just explain you all these 3 points. The first thing is, what I'll do is I'll copy it. I'll write problem 5.java. So in problem 5.java, what I'll do is, you can see that here I have written problem 5. Now in this one, what you need to understand is, suppose if I'm creating a variable, like suppose int is my variable. Now you cannot do this thing कि you are giving this is your variable 23 ABC. So you cannot say that okay, I want to define some number to it, and you are like doing something like this. So you need to understand कि आप ऐसा नहीं कर सकते हो कि आपने variable, क्योंकि when you will do this, it will give you an error. So you can see that there is a red line below. It is showing एक red line आ रही है. So red line is a sign of having an error. So that means you cannot start with a number. Okay, you cannot also start with and. आप and से भी शुरू नहीं कर सकते हो. Only two characters which are allowed is underscore or dollar. But if you do it with underscore, then it is allowed. Then you can do it. Then it is fine. So basically, if I'm writing problem 5.java, now let's see what will happen. So this will come. But if you are writing and or any other percentage operator, then in that case, what will happen? It will give me error, basically this kind of error. Okay, so it is saying illegal start of expression. So these are the rules. So you can also put dollar. Dollar is also allowed. So underscore and dollar are the exceptional. So these you can use. The second thing is case sensitive. Case sensitive basically means if you are declaring a variable with ABC, so you cannot write like capital A. You need to use the same variable, the same thing, whatever you are using. The third thing is can't be a keyword. तो कुछ ना हमारे रिजर्व वर्ड्स होते हैं, ठीक है. देखो आई थिंक इन अवर नॉर्मल, मतलब अगर मैं नॉर्मल एज ए सिटीजन, सपोज यू नो दैट लाइक सपोज किसी ने किसी का नाम रख दिया इंडिया, सो दैट इज फाइन. Okay, but you can say that like there are something known as reserved word. Might be government has mentioned कि these are the things which you not like those names you cannot give to your child. For example, government. For example, policy. आप अपने बच्चे का नाम policy रख रहे हो. Income tax. So these are some reserved words. So similarly, Java is saying that we have also some reserved word you cannot give. So for example, one of the word is void because I am using it. Java is saying I am using it. Why you are giving the variable name here? So for example, if you are saying that I want to give a variable name void, so it is giving an error. But void 1 2 लिख सकते हो, that is a different thing. But you cannot give those reserved words. So reserved words आपको कैसे पता चलेंगे? जैसे जैसे हम आगे बढ़ेंगे, you will got to know more about Java, and then you will got to know कि okay, I cannot use these names. These are restricted. So that is the main thing which you need to remember. If you are giving any reserved word, then it will show an error. So give any name, and you cannot declare a variable like this a and a space b. A space b कोई variable नहीं होता है. आपको या तो उसको जोड़ दो, okay, but don't do this thing like you are breaking it and then you are giving a variable name. Variable name cannot be like this. But suppose अगर आप variable name देना चाहते हो full, and when you want to write full name, so this kind of variable name you want to, so just attach it with underscore. That's why underscore is allowed. Underscore इसलिए allowed है कि suppose you are using multiple names, so you can, what you can do is you can attach it with the underscore. Getting it? I think you understood. So basically that is the main point which you need to remember. ठीक है. अब guys, there are few pointers जो आज के सेशन के लिए which I want to mention is, कुछ चीजें हैं जो मैं आपको बता देता हूँ. ठीक है, आज के सेशन में हमें थोड़ा मैथमेटिकल कंपैरिजन ऑपरेटर में थोड़ा जाना था डिटेल में, बट ठीक है, सिंस यू आर हैविंग डाउट्स रिगार्डिंग रेपलेट, ओके, सो दैट इज आवर फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी, दैट वो पहले रिजॉल्व होना चाहिए. अगर सिलेबस थोड़ा पीछे भी चले जाए तो दैट इट्स नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम, वो हम टाइम के साथ कवर कर लेंगे. One second. Guys, my camera is not working, is it? Okay, no, I think it's fine. So basically, guys, our first priority is that. Okay, thank you. So our first priority is कि पहले चीजें क्लियर होनी चाहिए, then only it makes sense that you will move forward. So might be it will happen, it will come in your mind that कि आज का टॉपिक तो मैथमेटिकल कंपैरिजन ऑपरेटर था, but we have seen only variables and replet all this. It's because like because in the initial session in the beginning I asked you, because like I got to know that you were facing challenges with these things. So I think it will be clear. So don't worry, we'll cover these topics tomorrow. And also like Faisal will help you in the today's session. तो कुछ चीजें हैं जो मैं आपको आज क्लियर कर देता हूँ. That the first thing is you need to remember all these pointers. That today you will got to know about OJ. हमारा जो coding platform है, okay, this is our coding platform where people like all the Masai student used to solve questions, and here description, input, everything will come. So you will be having session at 1 p.m. आपका सेशन पूजा लेंगी. ओके, पूजा इज अवर इंस्ट्रक्टर एंड शी विल टेक अ सेशन ऑन यू with you, like to explaining all the things like what is OJ and how you used to solve the question. And now from today onward you will be using this platform only to solve questions. Okay, so that is the first thing, that introduce OJ will happen today at 1 p.m. at 1 p.m. I think आपके उसमें होगा LMS पे. I think it was mentioned which session will going to happen. The second thing is you will get your OJ credential today. You will get your OJ credential today. ठीक है, you will get your OJ credential today. The second thing is कि अगर आपको OJ credential नहीं भी मिले हैं तो कोई बात नहीं, दुनिया खत्म नहीं हुई है. You will get it. Okay, you have your EC. Your EC will provide you. Just message your EC that my like if suppose you got to know कि अदर सबको मिल गए हैं लेकिन मेरे को नहीं मिले हैं, at that point only. ऐसा नहीं कि अभी सबने मैसेज कर दिया. For example, अभी उन्होंने शायद रिलीज ना किए हो. But the main point here is कि when suppose you didn't get it, just message your EC, that is Shanky, and Shanky will help you in providing the credential. Okay, and don't worry, the assignment deadline is like end of this week. आप आराम से असाइनमेंट करिए, ठीक है, अभी, ताकि यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड द प्लेटफॉर्म बेटर. अभी आपको प्लेटफॉर्म को अच्छे से समझना है, बिकॉज अभी से लेके पूरे 6-7 महीने सिर्फ इसी प्लेटफॉर्म में आप सॉल्व करोगे इन डीएसए, मतलब द प्रोग्रामिंग क्वेश्चंस. सो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट यू नीड टू गेट अवेयर ऑफ इट. द थर्ड थिंग इज कि एक सैंपल ओजे असाइनमेंट हम आज रिलीज करेंगे. दैट विल बी अ सैंपल असाइनमेंट, सैंपल ओजे असाइनमेंट. सैंपल ओजे असाइनमेंट for practice will get released at 2 p.m. ठीक है, will get released at 2 p.m. But don't worry, हमने आपका खाने का टाइम नहीं चुराया है. The point here is this assignment will be long for very long time, like for 1 month, 2 month. मतलब ये बहुत हमने indefinite time के लिए खोला है. तो this is just to get aware. Okay, you don't need to solve the question. मतलब जैसे ही आपका सेशन होगा, ऐसा नहीं कि उसी समय आपको बैठ जाना है. ये असाइनमेंट, दिस जस्ट अ सैंपल ओजे असाइनमेंट, वी आर नॉट लुकिंग इनटू इट. हम इसको नहीं देख रहे हैं. आप अपनी प्रैक्टिस के अकॉर्डिंग, इट इज जस्ट टू गेट कंफर्टेबल विद द ओजे. सो पूजा विल हेल्प यू. पूजा विल डेमोन्स्ट्रेट यू अबाउट द कंप्लीट ओजे थिंग एंड विल आल्सो सॉल्व फ्यू क्वेश्चंस. कुछ क्वेश्चंस आपको सॉल्व करके दिखाएंगी. एंड व्हाट यू नीड टू डू इज, एंड शी विल आल्सो रिलीज अ सैंपल ओजे असाइनमेंट जिसका टाइमिंग हमने 2 बजे रखा है. आई थिंक 1 और 2 PM ऐसे ही रखा है. बट डोंट वरी अबाउट इट. आप अपना लंच करिए आराम से, बाद में आराम से सॉल्व करिए, क्योंकि उसको इंडेफिनिट टाइम के लिए हमने बोला है. सो इट इज नॉट लाइक अ हार्ड थिंग कि मे बी यू विल फील कि यार इसको जल्दी जल्दी करना है, कंप्लीट करना है. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, हम उसको देख ही नहीं रहे. सो इट इज जस्ट फॉर योर प्रैक्टिस. नाउ द फोर्थ पॉइंट इज लाइक एट 5 PM, मतलब आज 5 PM पे, आई थिंक शाम के इवनिंग टाइम पे, एट इवनिंग your real assignment will release. Your real assignment will release. Your real assignment will release. So basically that assignment will be on OJ. जो real assignment आपका निकलेगा वो OJ assignment निकलेगा, प्लस कुछ ऐसे assignment भी निकल सकते हैं basically जिसमें you need to do like जिसमें आपको basically you need to solve some kind of problems like a notion problem. Notion मतलब you will be getting a description where you need to do the summation on Replit. OJ का I need to check once. मैं OJ का एक बार चेक करूंगा, ठीक है. Mirza will tell you, Mirza will explain you like whether we are releasing any OJ assignment today or not at 5 PM, ठीक है. And that assignment का deadline end of the week तक है. But Mirza will also help you during his session. He will help you to explain you the questions कि किस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस हमने दिए हैं, क्योंकि स्टार्टिंग के कुछ दिन तक पूरा सपोर्ट रहेगा इस चीज के लिए, सो दैट यू विल गेट कंफर्टेबल विद द प्लेटफॉर्म. अगर चीजें कुछ भी ना समझ में आई, देन ऑल्सो डोंट वरी. अभी 2-3 दिन का एक रहता है फिलर जिसमें we need to ensure कि like all the student will get comfortable with the OJ platform. ओके तो आप पैनिक मत होना, जैसे रैपलेट में था वैसे ही उसमें भी यू विल गेट कंफर्टेबल. तो दैट्स व्हाई वी विल हैव दिस few days like till Saturday. So we will arrange the session, we will do it and we'll like explain you जब तक आपको समझ रहा है. So it's not a complicated one. सारे लोग इसी को यूज करते हैं जितने पे आते हैं, बट ये होता है कि बिगनिंग में थोड़ा सा चैलेंज होता है ना, क्योंकि नई नई चीजें होती हैं. सो यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड इट. The next thing is your stand-ups. आपके stand-ups में like Vaibhav will also help you in different things. Okay, जो भी आपको question है. So like if you're getting any doubt with related anything, Vaibhav will help you during your session in your stand-ups. And I think your standard time is around 9 p.m. एंड या सो बेसिकली जो आज का आपका असाइनमेंट है इवनिंग में जो रिलीज होगा, तो डोंट वरी, वो ओजे का मुझे एक बार चेक करना होगा वेदर इट इज ओजे और नॉट, बट यू विल डेफिनेटली गेट एन नोशन असाइनमेंट. नोशन मतलब सॉरी नॉट नोशन, आई एम सेइंग लाइक एलएमएस प्रॉब्लम्स. एलएमएस प्रॉब्लम्स मीन जैसे आपको कल मिली थी, उसमें देयर विल बी फ्यू प्रॉब्लम्स वेयर यू नीड टू सॉल्व द क्वेश्चंस एंड यू नीड टू सबमिट ऑन ओजे. ओके, क्वेश्चन लाइक जैसे आपको सिंपल इंटरेस्ट निकालना है, you need to, so in that case just assign some value to principal, assign some value to rates, assign some value to time, and then calculate simple interest. Okay, these kind of problems will be there. So वहां पे आप अपना थोड़ा thought process लगाना कैसे हम कर सकते हैं, but don't worry, at the end we'll discuss those problems with you. So these are the main pointers, ठीक है, जो आपको ध्यान रखने हैं. एंड कोई बात नहीं, जहाँ पे भी पैनिक आए, इंस्ट्रक्टर्स हैं that will help you. Your basically your IA will help you on that part. Getting it? Getting it, everyone? ठीक है. So we have with us Pooja.
Hello
Pooja?
guys, good afternoon.
Yeah, hi Pooja. So guys, Pooja is our you can say that कि अभी तो हमारी मतलब पूरा एक she is actually running a complete testing program. Okay, she is the core lead of it. She is a complete program lead of it. एंड एक पूरे सेट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स हैं लाइक जो हमारे पुराने स्टूडेंट्स थे, उसमें एक बहुत बड़ा टेस्टिंग का बैच था विच शी मेक देम प्लेस्ड. ठीक है, जीरो से शी इज द काइंड ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्टर जिसने जीरो लेवल से उन स्टूडेंट को प्लेस तक लेके गई एंड इज एक्चुअली इन द टेस्टिंग फील्ड. एंड यू कैन से दैट शी इज द मास्टर ऑफ टेस्टिंग. जैसे वेब डेवलपमेंट अलग अलग फील्ड होते हैं ना, वैसे एक टेस्टिंग एक फील्ड है. So, and over her journey, she learned everything from scratch, and like you can learn a lot with her. And it's something like today she's taking this session, but in future on Saturdays she will be taking some session on testing with you. Okay, so there will be two session. I think like that will happen, and there is a lot to learn. And at once, I think Pooja, like आपने कब join किया था, कितने time back? Like I think 1.5 years हो गए.
Yeah, it's around 2 years हो गए sir. Actually, I
Okay.
joined in October 2021 as a student in BAF 14. So it's become 2 years now.
Okay. So and yeah, that's why I'm saying ki, like you will learn a lot from her, and that's why that is the reason now she become a program lead of that complete thing. Okay, so Pooja, I just give you the context. Like today the topic was mathematical and comparison operator na? So what happened, like they were facing issues with the replit, so I demonstrated the replit thing. उसके बाद वेरिएबल थिंग आई एक्सप्लेन द वेरिएबल नेमिंग रूल्स एंड ऑल दिस थिंग. तो उसके बाद अभी मैथमेटिकल कंपैरिजन आई थिंक मिर्जा विल कवर a little bit part of it, later part I'll cover in the tomorrow session. तो अभी when you will demonstrate it ना, so when you will be solving few questions, तो guys मैथमेटिकल कंपैरिजन ऑपरेटर कुछ नहीं है, वो सिर्फ एडिशन और सब्ट्रैक्शन है. So when you will be demonstrating, तो आप बस उसका थोड़ा सा ओवरव्यू वहीं पे ही दे देना, like when you are solving, मतलब
Okay,
एक्सप्लेनेशन दे देना कोड.
definitely sir. And वैसे भी I will just keep it as a template guys. I'm not going to give it like a particular specific code कि you are going to write it. I will give you the all the features related information so that easily you can go with the any language, any questions. It's not about the only these topics or that topic. Okay. Okay. So let's start.
ओके वन सेकंड पूजा आई थिंक मतलब ये सेम आपने सेम ही लिंक ज्वाइन किया था कि इसके लिए अलग से लिंक था इट्स समथिंग अदर से लिंक
नहीं, actually
आई
I
मीन
joined
इन
through
एलएमएस
my calendar. Actually I joined through calendar. I think
ओके
they have
ओके
booked
ओके
the
ओके
same link. I don't know.
ठीक है तो व्हाट आई विल डू ना आई विल मेक यू द होस्ट
Okay,
देन
sir. Thank you, sir.
then okay so then recording will get available to them. Okay, guys, in your LMS, is it showing session? मतलब वहाँ पे आपके LMS का सेशन आपको शो कर रहा है लाइक OJ
Different
सेशन?
session है. Different session है. If it's
Is it a
different,
different session on your LMS?
okay, let it be, guys. You can find it this particular lecture recording. It will be combined
ठीक है,
recording.
आपको इसी रिकॉर्डिंग में मिल जाएगा क्योंकि हमने फिर इसको रिकॉर्डिंग स्टॉप नहीं किया ना.
Yeah.
So you will get it in this मतलब उसी मेरे ही सेशन के रिकॉर्डिंग में कंटिन्यूअसली you will get the पूजा's link also. ठीक है?
Yeah.
ठीक है पूजा, you can
Okay.
continue the session. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Thank you
Thank you,
everyone.
sir. Okay, lots of
Bye.
people are asking about me, guys. I will go with the very quick intro, not in detail because I don't want to waste time. So my name is Pooja Yadav and I am here curriculum and pedagogy instructor. And as sir told, I am basically running as that course software development engineering test. And it's a different track which came after, which come generally after unit 2. I think you people are not aware about this tech because lots of people in India even that only think about testing is simply testers who doesn't write code. So for more information, you can attend some webinar. We can provide you the links for that. And yeah, lots of people ask me whether I am a student of Masai or not. So as I mentioned, yeah, I am a student of Masai. I was in BAF 14. Right now, you people are in BAF 32. I was in BAF 14. And basically, I am from Delhi. And currently, I am living in Bangalore. So that's all. Let's move to the session. So here you go. As we need to understand the OJ first. So how many people are basically aware about the coding platform? Because you have tried, like if you are here, you have come up with the lots of research, right? Anyone ever tried to write and run code on any platform? How many people, guys? Quick reply. VS Code is not a coding platform. It's a IDE. That is the reason you need to understand. Replit is a coding platform, we can say, but Replit is something like it's work as a IDE. There is no hidden test cases, right? Coding platform is something like you need to write code for some certain aspect. Yeah, hacker rank, lead code, that's gonna be the. So those who are aware, that's fine. Those who are not aware, we can go with the session and you people will understand what is IDE, what is coding platform, and the basically how this will work, right? We need to understand how the logic is behind this. Why we generally get the error, why it's showing partially, why it's showing. So everything we will cover in this. So here it is, guys. So basically, first we will understand the OJ, then we will understand the working behavior of OJ. Okay, so as I said, lots of people know lead code, hacker rank, hacker art. But guys, here the basic question come up like when you were in the school, how you people were giving the exam? Quickly. When you were in the school, it was offline mode, right? On paper, through pen, right? We generally write. And there it's happened because we were seated together, like here. Our instructor was with us, like our teacher was with us. All friends were together, right? But can you tell me, guys, if I want to take like Monday evaluation on through pen or paper, is it possible for us right now? No. For this, I will just ask, please mention your city name here. Akukali. With the everyone, not in the direct masses. People are using direct masses, guys. Keep it like that. People should like, you should also get to know. I think everyone. Okay, I have opened for everyone. Please put masses for everyone and let us know about the city. See this. We are covering, like, if you will go with all the answer, you will feel that we are covering all over the India. Right? It means ki just reaching out to each and every person, it will take a days, not in hours, right? It's gonna be more costly, and even the if in the real time we will think it's not possible to take through pen and paper. Yes, everyone agree with this? Okay. So for us, as we seated in this mode, everyone is with their screen. So we just go for all the assignments and evaluation. We generally use some certain coding platform where we can submit our code and we can get the response in a very few seconds. Okay? It can be accessible for anyone from any place. That is the motive behind to keeping the OJ, right? Now we will understand the working behavior of OJ, how it's generally work. For that, I will just use whiteboard so that I can just let you know how it generally work. Okay, where is my pen? So now you people know why we required OJ. That's quite clear. Now, guys, I said that OJ. Now, we know that it's a coding platform. Sorry for my writing, but yeah. Which we can access from anywhere, right? But here is, guys, is it possible to access without internet? No, na? It means only two things required. What? Internet and system. Laptop or desktop, it can possible anything. Okay? Online chess. Okay. The full form of OJ is online chess. Guys, see, you need to understand that. Like I said, some people said that hacker rank, hacker code, and I am telling about Masai on OJ. All these are using a software which is known as online judge. Okay, like I said, car. Okay, car is a object, but when it's come to Audi, Maruti, that doesn't mean that it has a different feature. It can provide some slightly different thing, but basically everyone will have engine, four-wheeler, seat, etc. Right? So basically in backend, OJ, online just is behind the platform, but yeah, UI features can be different with respect to each and every company. Like if you will go and compare the hacker rank and lead code, you will find UI is different, but the working behavior of OJ is same. Understood? Any confusion till here? Oh, okay, Razi said that yes. Could you please unmute and let me know what is the confusion here, Razi? Raji, are you there? Okay, no confusion. So I think now you people are aware. Okay, don't get confused कि hacker is doing differently, lead code is differently, hacker earth is differently, या मथा ही हो जाए different. No, all platform are same with little bit UI difference. Like जो हमें दिख रहा है वो उतना ही अलग है, बाकी backend में process same है. Like वो कहते हैं ना कि when we are going to restaurant, वो किस item में, like किस बर्तन में they are just decorating and giving us, but at if you will order पनीर बटर मसाला, they will give the पनीर बटर मसाला. वो थोड़ा सा चेंज होगा, ingredient almost same with each one of the restaurant, right? ठीक है. Similarly जैसे स्कूल में है, all over India if I will go to CBSE board school, everyone using the same book. अब उसके बाद जो add on features add किया है, just because of that it's making the difference, right? The course syllabus is same, books is same, depend on the extra added features on a school. ठीक है. Similar happen with this here. OJ is same for everyone, like OJ software in background same for each platform, just because different is that what they are using to show the users. ठीक है. Now we will understand the working way of OJ. So guys, suppose I will take an example of problem. Okay, so I said that in a problem statement, add two number A and B. Okay, and here A is containing some certain value and B is containing some certain value जो हमें नहीं पता. It said in the question कि you need to do the add, मतलब you need to write the logic for addition. Understood? Now what will happen? We will take a certain scenario. I said कि A, B, and here the value expected. कि मतलब what will come, ठीक है, and actual कि what basically come. ठीक है. तो an actual, expected and actual. So here I just write the wrong sequence. Suppose I said कि okay, here we can go कि okay, actual and expected, there will be the certain things. ठीक है. अब suppose I said that कि okay, add the 3 and 4, 0 and 1, 0 and 0. ठीक है. So my expected value will be what? Say 7, because whenever we will add 3 and 4, it will be 7. Yes or no? But due to our writing wrong logic, what if we will get the 6? Once we will run our program, it will show wrong answer. Yes or no? Why? Because in background, OJ what it did, it always compare actual value equals to expected result. If it get matched, it will give you the right answer. If it's not get matched, it will give you the wrong answer. Till here, clear? OJ कैसे काम करता है? OJ को कोई मतलब नहीं है कि आपने यहाँ पे A plus B लगाया है कि A minus B लगाया है. If this value and this value, printed value will be equal, it will give you the right. If it's not printed, it will give you the wrong. ठीक है. And why? I will give you the another example. Suppose I said that A and B, यहाँ पे we want to do the addition and expected value we have written here. ठीक है. And now we will understand कि okay, Raju is there, Sonu is there and Monu is there. ठीक है. they will write program. They will write some certain logic. What happened? 0, 0, 1, 9, 2, 0, or maybe we can say 3, 4. Suppose expected क्या है कि addition में it will give you the 0, 10, 2 and 7. But here Razu, what he did like a minus. He write the logic, but due to the some certain things he was not able to get it right, and he got a value 0, -8, 2 and -1. Suppose similarly Sonu get the right logic. He was able to write the right program and he got that. Okay, I need to get it. But Mono, what he did, he unfortunately written the multiplication program. So 0 multiplied by 0, it will remain 0, 1, 9. It will be 9, 2, 0, 0 and 3 multiplied by 4, 12. Okay, now understand guys. Now comparison will start. Expected and Razu result. It will get matched. It will say yes, correct. It's not checking कि उसने minus का लिखा है, because Razu did minus, Sonu did plus, and Mono did multiplication. Okay, but still OJ doesn't care. OJ will do only comparison. Value is get matched, then fine. Here value doesn't get matched, wrong. Value match, right. Value doesn't match, wrong. See the scenario here. Then what it's saying, ki out of 4 test cases, 2 is correct out of 4. It means ki Raju will get 2 marks out of 4. Okay, behavior of OJ, you need to understand. Okay. Then Sonu, for Sonu it's all correct. It means ki he will get 4 out of 4. Okay. Sorry for this. ऐसे हो गया है. ठीक है, Sonu will get 4 out of 4. ठीक है, and now we will compare the Monu. First answer correct, second wrong, third wrong, fourth wrong. It means कि he will get 12. Sorry, 1 out of 4. Right? Yes or no? But actual में देखा जाए तो Sonu has written only the right logic. Right? So here you need to understand guys. I need to clear because state of OJ. Okay, when OJ produce answers, either your answer can be accepted. It means ki what it means, all test cases get passed. Okay, there is no failure test cases. Guys, understand, each value will consider as a single test case. Okay, it means ki here in this value we are having 4 test cases, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So that's why accepted when you will get as a result when all the test cases will passed, like all the value get matched, सारी वैल्यू करेक्ट आई, जो भी एक्सपेक्टेड में थी एंड जो आई आपके ऐसा आउटपुट सारी मैच हो गई. ठीक है, बट गाइस देयर इज अनदर स्टेट पार्शली. यहाँ पे क्या आता है, फ्यू टेस्ट केसेस will get passed and few not, as in case of मोनू एंड राजू। ठीक है, लॉजिक चाहे करेक्ट था बट स्टिल कुछ पास हुई कुछ नहीं हुई, तो दैट इज द case you will get answer as a partially, but you will get a wrong answer when no test cases will, it means कि कोई भी वैल्यू मैच नहीं हुई, in that case you will get wrong answer. ठीक है, everyone understand? Can we move to the OJ platform directly now? Okay, so with all of your permission guys, we can, sorry, so the desktop, we can move to OJ. As here guys, as I sir said, everyone will get OJ credential. Those who have, that's fine. Those who have not, don't get panic. Okay, so here I am just logging out, and please someone okay, I can use this one, maybe student. Okay, okay, just 1 minute. Okay, see, once you will log in with your username and password, please check your mail. Those who are having, they can log in directly. You will get a screen like this. Okay, here is your profile, home setting, you can do log out and everything. Okay, now I need to stop my screen and I need to find some sample. Just give me 1 second. Right, just 1 minute. See, so I will just share my screen and I will show you something. On LMS, you will get something like this. Although it's not your site, but yeah, whenever you will get an assignment of OJ, you will get like this. On LMS, you will go and click in the assignment area, you will get a link and with the password. Okay? Every time whenever you will get the OJ assignment, you will get it like this. Okay? So what you need to do, click on the contest link. Okay? And it will ask you to enter the password. Okay? So here, sorry, I need to go back and I need to check what was the password. So here, password, you need to, what you can do, copy and then go to the contest and then here, enter the password. No thanks. Okay? So here it is. Once you will enter the password, you will get the screen like this. Okay? Overview, it doesn't contain that much information. It will remain same screen. Announcement, you don't require to check. Problem, if you will click on the problem, you will get like this. Understood? And it's all which you need to solve. Okay? So here, suppose here it is. If you will click, you will get this. And now you need to understand. Again, I said problem. If you will again click on the problem, you will go to back. Okay? So, and summation, guys, summation, if you will click, it will show how many summation has been done for this question. If you will enter search author, it means कि it is asking about your student code. If you will put student code, you will get your submission here. ठीक है? Suppose you want to check what I have written as a code, so you can search by your student code and you can click here. It will be, it's not visible because it's not with respect to FT31076. Okay? If it will be yours, like, then it will be open. Similarly, submission, you know that now ranking. How many people have done with respect to time contracts, you can see this. It doesn't that much valuable, but still you can go for the ranking and check. Okay? Now I will come back to this screen. See guys, here it's timer. As Varun sir told, it's contain a very large number of time, that's why, but generally in case of your assignment, you will get 1 day or 1 week of schedule. But during evaluation, you need to check, you will get either 60 minutes of evaluation or maybe 90 minutes. So timer is necessary. Although you can be able to access after the timer, but still it's not get it will not get counted as submission. Okay? Once the timer will get end, you can practice as much as you can and you want. Understood? Everyone, I hope you will understand. See, guys, in the problem, submission, you can go and check your submission. Ranking, you can check the ranking with respect to time. Problem, you can click and get the problems. Okay? If you will go and click, you will get this screen. Here, you can choose a different language. As I know, you people are going with the Java, so I will click on the Java and click on the OK. Okay? Suppose I have written lots of things and I want to, okay, basically it should go at the very previous screen. So you can click on the reset to default code definition. Okay? It will erase everything and bring you to the default position. Okay? Selected Java, now editor position. Right now it's looking like this. Generally, I prefer that editor should be down, problem statement should be up. So I generally set from here, bottom. You can choose according to you, whatever you want to choose. Okay? Timer you need to take care because timer here it's for the long time, but generally assignment you will get for 1 week or 1 day or 2 day, whatever it is. So before solving that, you can check even timer as well. It's always given in the hours, minute and second. But once you will go for the time LMS and check the duration of assignment, you will get the date as well from there. Okay? So here you can read very loudly about your problem statement, like here. It says you are given a variable with the name. It means कि variable is given name and what its content value doesn't define. Okay? As I said, in the hidden test cases, it can be anything. It can be any number. Okay? Like it can contain either Pooja, either Rahul, either Anurag, either many anything else. It's up to the value hidden. It is basically hidden. So, and what it's saying that you have to print the name of the person as the output along with the hello. It means that I need to attach hello from my side and I can use this variable name, and whatever person will be there behind the screen, it will say hello and that particular name. Like for example, okay, name contains suppose Pratik. So your output should be hello Pratik. Understood guys till here? Okay, here it's defining the input. Okay, variable name is there. The first and the only one line input contain the value stored in variable name. It can be variable, like it's a very basic question. It says it's a very simple one, but you will get a more one. Okay, so here even given the output, even you print the output as shown in the problem statement. You can refer how it's possible. You can go. Yes, Abhishek.
Ma'am, can you repeat once again because internet lagging problem, the starting portion, ma'am, left.
See, I said that it's a problem statement is given and you need to read carefully because each question contains a different problem statement. ये तो बहुत बेसिक है कि यू आर हैविंग अ वेरिएबल नेम बट इट्स नॉट अ नेम गाइस, इसके पीछे कोई ना कोई वैल्यू स्टोर हो रखी है। वो 1 हो सकती है, वो 5 हो सकती है, वो 10 हो सकती है, एंड इट कैन बी मल्टीपल। ठीक है, बट सिंपल इज से दैट कि यू नीड टू प्रिंट हेलो अलोंग विद द वैल्यू जो भी नेम के अंदर एंड स्टोर हो रखी होगी। सो लाइक जैसे एग्जांपल में इट्स सेइंग दैट कि नेम कंटेंट सपोज प्रतीक, तो you need to print as a output hello pratik. It means कि hello should be attached by us through program and variable we can access directly. ठीक है, like hello input यहाँ पे ऐसे है प्रतीक, तो then hello pratik. Suppose here I will write code कि system dot out dot println, and here it's saying hello plus, and here I will not write pratik guys. Lots of people make it this mistake कि they write pratik. Here variable name is given NAME. Always remember guys, programming is case sensitive. So if it's written in capital, you need to write in capital. If it's written in the small, you need to write in the small letter. Like here, in output is saying that H as a capital. If I will write H as a small, it will give me the error. Like here, I am writing hello. Now, first you need to understand here, before jumping to direct submission, click here. Click here in this square box, paste against the input and run the code. Okay. It means कि it say that error because I have missed the semicolon, right? Java is required semicolon. So here. So you need to even understood the value कि क्या क्या error है. Now here, hello Pratik. If I will submit it, it will give me error for 2 reasons. Can anyone let me why it will give me the error if I will submit it? It's yeah, thank you. Some people have mentioned that just because of capital letter and just because of space, because I have not put it any space between hello and pratik, which is required. So guys, logic is a different thing, but don't make such mistakes. Okay, always try to write hello and then I need to put some space here. Okay, I will again run the code. Now my input and output are same. Then I will go and submit. Okay, it giving me the accepted, right? Now if I will click and I want ki, okay, how many test cases in behind the scene? See this, इतनी सारी value stored थी that particular name के अंदर, different test cases. How many? 10. Guys, one thing remember, when we are doing assignment, we can get this screen. But when you will do the evaluation, that will be hidden. नहीं दिखाई देगा वहाँ पे. ठीक है? Don't get panic. That's why I am mentioning this. In evaluation, test cases is hidden. Now you can check. Even hello Aman, hello Aman. Anything. If you will go, hello Gargi, hello Gargi. Hello Lohit, hello Lohit. But now back to the initial screen. I will make here some mistake. I said कि चलो इसको मैं यहाँ पे ये कर देती हूँ. Now I will submit. Wrong answer. Getting wrong answer? Why? See here. All the test cases are failing. Am I right? Right now? Because see, hello H बड़ा है, hello shiny, but hello H छोटा है. ठीक है? Now we will go back again and we will understand why partially. So I will keep it H capital, but rather than giving variable name, I will give Aman directly. Okay? Submit. Compiler error. Compiler error why? Guys, because I am giving string without putting double quotes. Possible nahi hai. You will get to know in your class about all these things. But I am just making you to understand these three state of the see here. I got partially accepted. Why partially? Check this. Only one got accepted and every got failed. Why? Because hello Lohit, but still it's printing hello Aman. Okay? So if you are doing anything and if you are submitting and you are getting partially, you can go and check. First, your first step should be click and check why partially, how many test cases are passed, how many fail. Then once you will get whatever, wherever it's wrong answer, click on that and compare the value. Why? Okay? बट ऑलवेज रिमेंबर गाइस ये वाली फैसिलिटी जो है वो रिवोल्यूशन के टाइम पे अवेलेबल नहीं है. ठीक है, ठीक है, यहाँ पे भी नीड टू टीच यू, सो दैट्स व्हाई असाइनमेंट में आपको ये चीज मिलेगा. रिवोल्यूशन के टाइम पे यू विल नॉट गेट इट. ठीक है, सो दैट यू नीड टू थिंक अबाउट ऑल द एज केसेस, ऑल द पॉसिबल कॉम्बिनेशन बाय योर आर्म. ठीक है, तो आई होप कि आई हैव मेड यू टू अंडरस्टैंड ऑल द related to things of OJ. ठीक है, I am sharing this link and password, guys. Those who are having the access, they can practice in front of me, so that if they are facing any kind of issue, they can let me know. Here you go. Those who have not access, don't get panic, guys. I am repeating it again and again because you can directly reach out to your EC, put a ticket or message or inform your, if you didn't get access, inform your EC. If you are facing any kind of issue, you can reach out to your manager. No, before submitting your cases, you can only check for the given input and output. Okay? For all the test cases, without submitting, you can't. And one more thing, guys, to do the forget password, na? And one more thing, guys, I just wanted to highlight within the time. How many times you are submitting wrong answer, it will doesn't count if you will submit once a correct answer. ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर मान लो वन गो में if आपने राइट आंसर सबमिट कर दिया एंड बाद में आपने रॉन्ग आंसर किया एंड इट विल नॉट गेट काउंटेड. नो, इट्स विल काउंटेड. यस मोनालिसा, reach out to your EC Vishal. Don't worry about that. Monalisha, are you there?
I have a question.
Yes, ask.
Actually, in my just login में show नहीं कर रहा है कुछ भी.
Could you please share your screen?
Okay, ma'am. Let's disable participant screen sharing.
Okay, now. Monalisa, share your screen, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, enter captcha. R, capital R, capital X, capital U, and W, small w. No, never, it will not expect. Okay, you have just reset your password 20 minutes ago.
Ma'am, I'm trying and that's why it's...
See, after certain time period, you can retry again.
एंड मैम आप जो लिंक सेंड किए थे उसमें भी ऐसे आ रहा है, ब्लैंक पेज आ रहा है।
हाँ तो बिकॉज यू विल नॉट डू लॉग इन ना, ये नहीं देगा आपको, लॉग इन करना पड़ेगा पहले।
ओके
ठीक है,
ओके मैम।
everyone can only open that link after login. Before login, if you will open, it will show ended.
ओके मैम, थैंक यू।
Okay, thank you. See, timer end होने तक अगर आप उसको करेक्ट नहीं कर पाए तो it will show the wrong answer. बट एक भी टाइम पे आपने सिंगल टाइम में विद इन दैट टाइम पीरियड अगर आपने सही सॉल्व किया है तो it will get counted as right. ठीक है, अभिषेक कुमार, यस अभिषेक।
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can I share my screen?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So, yeah. Can you see, ma'am?
Yes, so
And here I am. What is the keyboard, ma'am?
see, you don't require to type the keyword. You need to open that link. I am sharing the link again with the password. See, आप directly वो link जो है आपको OJ से मिल जाएगी. But right now, as it's not available on OJ, see the chat, click on the link. Copy the password and click on the link.
Ma'am, I already log in.
लॉगिन के लिए नहीं, कॉन्टेक्स्ट की लिंक जो है वो चैट में है। ये वाले लिंक और पासवर्ड आपको LMS से मिलेगा हमेशा। अभी के लिए आप चैट में से ले लो।
Okay, ma'am.
ठीक है, जूम चैट में ऑलरेडी शेयर कर रखा है। इट्स नॉट शोइंग एंडेड गाइस, जब तक लॉगिन नहीं करोगे नहीं दिखेगा। यू नीड टू फर्स्ट लॉग इन योर अकाउंट, देन। अभी से क्या हुआ, ओपन द लिंक।
Ma'am, I already opened.
नहीं किया है।
Wait a second, ma'am.
मे बी यू हैव नॉट शेयर द स्क्रीन।
Uh,
Those who are getting invalid username and password, please reach out to your EC. ठीक है,
yes, ma'am.
I got it. I am repeating again and again. Those who are getting invalid username and password, they can reach out to your EC. And those who are saying me, it's showing ended. Guys, जब तक आप login नहीं करोगे अपने प्रोफाइल में, it will show ended. तो make sure कि you have logged in on OJ. ठीक है? Yes, Vishnu, you want to ask something?
Yeah, ma'am, same problem. I can't able to log in.
So those who are saying unable to log in, they can reach out to your EC guys, please, because I'm not the right person. I can't fix it from back end. Okay?
Okay.
EC को पता होगा.
But I use a link and then I click in this link, but I can't able to access those links. Same problem?
Yeah.
Okay.
And those who are saying contest has been ended, guys, just one thing. I am unmuting Ritika. Ritika, could you please share your screen?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you.
I have logged into OJ and the link which you have
Don't go
provided.
on OJ. See, it's already running. Open your LMS. Guys, यहाँ के लिए अभी के लिए भूल जाओ, ठीक है? Now I am giving you the step. Ritika, please open LMS. Same context you will get on LMS. ठीक है? तो वहां से करना प्लीज. Okay, Ruchika, I will just ask you just after this LMS walas. Yeah, open. See, OJ onboarding session, go, click on the sample context. Below one, 155 पे जो start होना था, yeah. See, right now it's not visible. 155 पे you will click, you will get the OJ link and password here, guys. Everyone. ठीक है? Again, make sure कि आपका जो है OJ पे login हो. ठीक है? Similarly, go down रितिका. यहाँ पे 4:30 पे आपका एक और स्टार्ट हो जाएगा मैथमेटिकल कंपैरिजन एंड आई थिंक इट्स लेक्चर. गो डाउन, लेट मी सी. असाइनमेंट इज शोइंग इन अ पिंक कलर. तो दोज हु आर गेटिंग असाइनमेंट यू विल गेट इट. ठीक है? आपका असाइनमेंट जो है इट विल स्टार्ट एट 155.
Okay.
ठीक है? चलो. One person is saying I am able to run but not able to. Ruchika. Ruchika, could you please raise your hand? Yes, Ritika.
I have one more query. The link which you have shared now, I opened that link. It is opening properly, but it is asking for the password. But
I have see, Ritika, that's why I said कि whenever you open any link, na, before that, please copy the password.
Yeah, I gave that password, but it's
2, 3,
not
4, 5,
opening.
6, 7.
Yeah,
Enter password.
I gave that password, but it's not opening.
ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता.
मैं एक सेकंड आपको दिखाती हूँ, इसलिए मैंने स्क्रीन शेयर किया था. Just one
Okay.
second.
You have opened that link. It will take the password 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, यहाँ पे it was asking for the password. I entered the password, but
भैया, तो already it's taken the password. Click on the problem, you will get the question. Click on the problem. Here, side में problem है.
ये वाला?
No, here. Overview announcement below that problems. Yeah.
Okay,
See, password
thank
already
you.
ले चुका है.
ठीक है, thank you.
ठीक है? Yeah, Ruchika, please share your screen so that I can check, and after that I will go, because guys at 1 I will end the session. I'm hoping. Okay. Now untick the check box. Then only you will get the submit button.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Guys, don't repeat that mistake. If you will click on the checkbox, it will disable your submit button. Okay, to run your the given input code. Okay, input value and code. Once you will uncheck that square button, then only it will enable the submit button. ठीक है? तो अगर आप उसको uncheck नहीं करते हो, you will not be able to submit your code.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ruchika, for highlighting this pointer. Guys, everyone, please make sure once you are ticking on the square box, please make sure untick and then submit. Click on the accepted. Ruchika, just do one thing. Click on the text accepted. Yeah, here. You can click and you can check. Even you want to compare your value, you can again click on the accepted wrong answer here. Yeah. You can compare your value as well. Okay, Pratik, I think it's resolved. Thank you. So I hope, guys, I have resolved all your doubts, but except only two things which you are saying, like those who are not able to log in because of it showing link has been expired, and the another one due to the wrong ID, username and password. Please reach out to your manager or EC. I am not the right person to resolve that things. Okay. Istiaq Sheikh. Yeah, what happened?
मैम
Yes.
मैम आपने जो लिंक दिया है ना, उस लिंक पर क्लिक करने के बाद मैं पासवर्ड इंटर कर रहा हूँ 234567। उसके बाद जो ये आईडी जो स्टार्ट हो रही है ना मैम, वो मेरे रोल नंबर से अलग है मैम।
Click, share your screen.
शो हो रहा है मैम मेरा स्क्रीन?
Yes, बिल्कुल हो रहा है. Now everyone can open from LMS. मेरे वाले से करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है because now LMS assignment has been open now. 155 already. हाँ.
मैम ये
हाँ.
पासवर्ड इंटर करने के बाद ना ये शो हो रहा है FW22_0271
आप
0277।
इश्तियाक आप वेब 22 में थे मसई में.
जी नहीं मैम।
Do the logout. Enter your credential. ऑलरेडी आपका इतने सारे ओजे ओजे पे आप अपना लॉगिन आईडी डालो.
एक मिनट।
Sample practice contest from LMS. Please raise this concern to your manager, which is I think Vaibhav. He will be able to fix that. चलो लॉगिन करो. .com नहीं com होगा. You have not put it the com. gmail.com नहीं होगा, com होगा. या login. Reach out to EC and resolve this things. Then you would don't go for always forget password guys. आपको लगता है कि मैं login नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ, always I will go for the forget password. Don't do that. ठीक है, एक बार इसको resolve करो, then you can start.
ठीक है मैम, थैंक यू।
Welcome. Okay guys, I am just one DM away. If you need any help with respect to process and understanding the OJ platform, let me know. Okay? And as I said, if you want to know anything related to SZ or something, you can go to my profile. You can find the webinar link there and you can join that from there. Okay? I can just share my profile link. Just wait up. Because by EOD, I will share the webinar link. If you are free, you can join. But before that, don't forget to register yourself, because without registration, you can't be able to access. Okay? And it's gonna be a very useful session, so I hope you will join us. Here it is. Okay? Okay. I think it's done. Okay. Could you please share your screen? I must share, any one of you, please share your screen and show me the LMS. Why you are not able to find the assignment? Guys, Baba is here. I think he will help out. Okay, click on the sample contest. Here it is ना, ये blue में link जो लिखा हुआ है, click on this. You need to do the login first. Login करो. Login. Okay, I acknowledge I want to log in. Okay, go again on LMS
Just refresh your page.
or
It will
refresh
open.
your page. See, it's already opened. It's not a link proper, it's a blue line. Link लिखा हुआ है ना? On LMS screen, it's written na link. It's highlighted. If you will go na, URL जो है hidden है. If you will go on that written link, LINK link, you will able to click. ठीक है? Who is that? Please go to the LMS screen, guys. Please go to the LMS screen. See guys, here you can find if contest link with the password link. ये जो link लिखा हुआ है ना, अगर ये नीचे वाले link पे click करोगे तो you need to enter password. But if you will click ना first वाला contest link with password and that arrow के बाद जो link लिखा हुआ है इस पे, तो you will get. ठीक है? Jyotsna, why it's not showing on your screen? I think ये सबके लिए सेम है. लिंक लिखा हुआ है ब्लू कलर में. गाइस रिमेंबर थिंग, whatever is written in blue color LINK link, it's contain a hidden link. Yeah, go back, click on the dashboard itself. Yeah, sample contest. Vaibhav,
Can you refresh your page once?
Control R. Yeah, here it is. Guys, if it's not visible, try to refresh your page. Okay, everyone refresh your page, you will get it. Okay, so I think I am done. Thank you so much. It was a great session for me. I am hoping same for you guys as well. And if it's not, let me know where it is